purpose of the creation of this universe, Part 2. In this part, we will be going through relevant verses of the Holy Quran which provide evidence regarding the concepts and thoughts shared in Part 1. So let's start. The first verse is from chapter 23, verse 86. First Arabic. Kul mar rabbus samawati sab'i wa rabbul arshil azim. Translation. Say, who is the Lord of the seven heavens and the Lord of great throne? This verse tells us that seven heavens were created in the actual order of existence by God through His kalima, which means His word. This universe, consisting of seven heavens, is continuously expanding within actual order of existence like a balloon. Arshul Azim. This term refers to the actual order of existence in which seven heavens exist. Actual order of existence is also called permanent word. In Arabic or Muslim tradition, this is known as Alim-e Lahut or Alim-e Amr or Alim-e Arwah. It may also be noted here that the word Arshil Azim refers to the seat of God. Next verses. These are from chapter 23 of Quran, verses 115 and 116. First Arabic. أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ فَتَعَالَى اللَّهُ الْمَلِكُ الْحَقُّ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ رَبُّ الْعَرْشِ الْكَرِيمِ. Translation. Did you think that we had created you in play without any purpose, and that you would not be brought back to us? So exalted is God, the true King, the Lord of the supreme throne. The term Arshul Kareem in this verse refers to the actual order of existence in which seven heavens exist. Actual order of existence is also called permanent word. Next verse. This is from chapter 11 of Quran, verse 7. First Arabic. وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ وَكَانَ عَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا وَلَئِنْ قُلْتَ إِنَّكُمْ مَبْعُوثُونَ مِنْ بَعْدِ الْمَوْتِ لَيَقُولَنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِنْ هَذَا إِلَّا سِحْرٌ مُبِينٌ. Translation. He is the one who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, while His throne was on water, so that He might test you as to who among you is better indeed. And if you say, you shall be raised after death, the disbelievers will surely say, this is nothing but total magic. This verse refers to the creation process of the temporary world, which was created in 6 days by God. Days here refer to long periods, not our worldly days. The temporary word refers to this universe consisting of 7 heavens and 7 earths. Another important element of this verse is that it is informing us that the universe was created for the purpose of testing human beings. The verse which I just read states, so that He might test you as to who among you is better in deed. Next verses. These are from chapter 21 of Quran, verses 16 and 17. First Arabic. وَمَا خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاءَ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا لَاعِبِينَ لَوْ أَرَدْنَا أَن نَّتَّخِذَ لَهْوًا لَاتَّخَذْنَاهُ مِن لَّدُنَّا In kunna fa'ilin. Translation: We did not create the heavens and the earth and what lies between them for play. Had we intended to have a pastime, surely we would have chosen it in our presence, if we were ever going to do that. These verses tell us about the actual order of existence, where lies great throne of God. Secondly, this verse also informs us that God has not made the heavens and earth without a purpose. Milladunna, the words used in Quran in this verse, means in His presence. This verse is clearly indicating that God did not make it for play. Then God says that if I had willed it as play, then I would have arranged in my own presence. His closeness refers to the actual order of existence. Next verse. This verse is from chapter 51 of Quran, verse 47. First Arabic. وَالسَّمَاءَ بَنَيْنَاهَا بِأَيْدٍ وَإِنَّا لَمُوسِئُونَ. Translation: With power did we construct the heaven. Verily, we are able to extend the vastness of space thereof. This verse clearly informs us that our universe is constantly expanding. It may be noted that this expansion is happening within the actual order of existence, which is known as Alme Lahut, Alme Arwah, or Alme Amr in Muslim tradition. Next verse. This is from chapter 46, verses 2 and 3. First Arabic. Tanzilul kitab min Allahil Azizil Hakim. Ma khalaqna as-samawati wal arda وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا إِلَّا بِالْحَقِّ وَأَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَمَّا أُنذِرُوا مُعْرِضُونَ. Translation: The revelation of the book, that is Quran, is from God, the Almighty, the All-Wise. We created not the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, except with true purpose and for a specified term. But those who disbelieve turn away from that whereof they are warned. This verse is informing us about two things. 1. God has created the heavens and the earth and what is between them for a true purpose. 2. Our universe has been created for a specific time period. This is mentioned in Quran as Ajalin Musamma. A renowned Muslim scholar, Maulana Maududi, has explained these two concepts, that is, true purpose and a specified term, while explaining verse 8 in chapter 30 of Quran. He says, in this sentence, two more arguments have been given for the hereafter. It says that if man makes a deep observation of the system of the universe, he will see two things very outstanding about it. First, that the universe has been created with the truth. It is not a plaything of a child, which he might have made to amuse himself, and whose making and unmaking might be meaningless. But it is a serious system whose every particle testifies that it has been created with great wisdom. Its each component has a law underlying it, and everything in it has a purpose behind it. Man's whole social and economic life and all his sciences and arts are a witness that whatever man has done in the world became possible only because he was able to discover the laws working behind everything and the purpose for which it was made. Had he been placed as a puppet in a lawless and purposeless toy house, no science and no civilization and social life could be conceived. Now, how does it stand to reason that the wise being who has created this world with such wisdom and design, and who has placed in it a creation like man, who is endowed with great mental and physical capabilities, powers and authority, freedom of action and choice, moral sense, and entrusted with unlimited means and resources of the world, would have created him without a purpose and design? That man would live a full life involving both goodness and evil, justice and injustice, virtue and vice, and end up in the dust, and his good and evil acts will not bear any fruit? That each act of man will influence his own life as well as the lives of thousands of other men like himself and countless other things in the world, for good or for evil, and the whole record of his life activity will be just set aside after his death without accountability? The other thing that becomes apparent after a deep observation of the system of the universe is that nothing here is immortal. Everything has an age appointed for it, after attaining which it dies and expires. And the same is the case with the universe as a whole. All the forces that are working here are limited. They can work only till an appointed term, and they have inevitably to run out in time, and this system has to end. In the ancient days, the philosophers and scientists who said that the word was eternal and everlasting could have their way, due mainly to lack of knowledge, but modern science almost definitely has cast its vote in favor of the God worshippers in the debate that has been going on since centuries between them and the atheists regarding the eternal and the temporal nature of the word. Now the atheists are left with no leg to stand on. They cannot claim on the basis of reason and knowledge that the word has existed since eternity and will exist forever, and there is going to be no resurrection. The ancient materialistic creed rested on the belief that matter was indestructible. Only its form could be changed, but after every change, matter remained matter, and no increase or decrease occurred in its quantity. Therefore, it was inferred that this material world had neither a beginning nor an end. But now the discovery of the atomic energy has demolished the entire materialistic edifice. Now it has come to light that energy changes into matter, and matter changes back into energy, with the result that nothing persists, neither form nor appearance. The second law of thermodynamics has proved that this material world has neither existed since eternity nor will last till eternity. It certainly began in time and has to end in time. Therefore, it is no longer possible to deny the hereafter, even according to science. And obviously, when science has surrendered, how will philosophy stand to deny the hereafter?